Yo. What up, my brothers? We back. Drunk Sports Talk with another episode. And y'all know how we started off. We started off always with a toast, right? Today we're gonna throw a little curveball, man. We're just gonna take a shot. We ain't toasting to nothing right now. We're gonna take a shot for my shorty's cousin who just passed away, last week and shit. You know what I mean? So we gotta go down to Florida. I haven't seen us in 2 weeks, We still gonna give y'all that rough, rugged New York sports talk. There's enough to talk about. New York's in shambles anyway, but this earth just lost another angel and gained another angel, should I say? But we're gonna take this one out for you, all right, Joey? Rest in peace, buddy.
Salud. R.I.P. my brother.
R.I.P. Yo, hold up, man. Rest in peace to the God. We want to turn up, though, man. Welcome back to another episode of Drunk Sports Talk, New York's new #1 sports talk show out on these internet streets.
Facts.
You guys could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that, man. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Cash, and as always, I got my brothers with me, my ride or dies, my guys, my niggas Q, and my man at Television. What's going on, y'all?
Yo, feeling good, feeling great, baby. Good to be
we back. We back. Yo, it's turn up time, man. Fuck that shit. It's been 2 motherfucking weeks. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm about to turn back after all the bullshit I done seen these past couple days, bro.
Sorry I left you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't give you no content, man. You know what I'm saying? This one's for the whole tri-state area. Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, Staten Island, the boogie down, Brooklyn, Connecticut, Long Island, Jersey. Stand the fuck up. You already know how we do, man. Drunk Sports Talk. We turning up today, man.
Hell yeah.
And we saw the Nas concert last week. Wu-Tang shut that shit. Wu-Tang made Nas look like he need to get his show off a little bit better.
That energy is different, yo. Wu-Tang energy is different. Even though I'm rocking my Nas shit, but
look at shot for fucking Wu-Tang and Nas, man. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. We outside, man. Drunk Sports Talk, man. Yo, we love that we inspire niggas to be great. You feel what I'm saying?
Word up. What they say? The best form of
flattery is imitation or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Love it.
Word is born. Yo, man, how y'all feeling? Everything good other than that?
Yeah, man. Can't complain.
Yeah, man. Chilling, man. Surviving.
Yo, just ready to roast motherfuckers today.
Word up.
Yo, listen, man. Mets tapped out. Yanks tapped out.
Son.
It's looking like fucking Giants and Jets can't really tap out. Yo, all we got is the Knicks left. What is going on, man?
And the Liberty, they're in the finals.
The Liberty. Yo, I give you a lot of props, man. You remind me of my man King Amin, who be on Drunk Sports Combat with us, because he's heavy into women's boxing. Yeah. He reps that shit hard. He studies that shit. You're the same way with the women's basketball. Yeah, I respect that, man. I gotta get my game up. Real talk, man. Shout out to all the lovely ladies.
You gotta show the ladies love, man. You gotta see the ladies love. I remember my boy was cracking on me a while back. He's like, "Yo, why you like watching the WNBA? You always watching the WNBA?" I'm like, "Yo, I love women, bro. Like, can they play
100%?
Like, come on, yo.
Mad at that.
My favorite species.
I'm telling that shit to your shorty.
Oh, damn. Well, she knows.
I love women. It's not like just like I love volleyball. I love women volleyball.
I love Cali like I love women. Because every nigga in New York got a little bit of thug in him. You know what I mean?
I'll drink to that.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Tupac, the legend. Yo, let's talk town business, man.
Yes.
My Giants, your Giants, everyone's Giants. The New York Giants get smacked the fuck up once again in prime time, man. I mean, man, I don't, when we first started the show in the summer before the season was underway, we was like super optimistic about the Giants. We, I was jumping. I'm not even gonna front. I was jumping out the window, talking crazy. I overestimated the defense, the offense, Daniel Jones, Mike Kafka, Wink Martindale, the whole shebang, man. It's terrible right now. The state of the Giants is fucking terrible, man. I want to get more into it, but Q, I want to go to you first, man. Talk to your boy. What's going on with my niggas, man?
Bro, my G's, I didn't even want to wear this fucking hat today, son.
Take that shit off and stomp on that shit.
I got so many Giants hats. I was about to burn one of them shits. I'm gonna burn one of the ugly ones, man. But yo, man, fuck we doing out here, man? Yo, Danny Dimes it's not looking like Danny Dimes right now, bro. Yo, fumbling and look. Granted, the O-line is that great. Receivers ain't getting wide open and he's under a ton of pressure. But dude, man, when you a quarterback, right, especially at the elite level he's playing, yo, you can't be throwing an interception right there, man. That shit reminded me of the same damn play that happened to Russell Wilson in the Super Bowl, bro.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, and then you fumble it, yo. And I'm not taking it. I had him at like what, number 5, I think, when we did top 5. You know what I mean? And quarterbacks in the league in the NFCs. And,
not only that, Greg Jennings, man, used to play for the Packers. He's on Fox 5. I think he's on the Craig Carton show in the morning. He had him top 5 too in the NFC, man. It's not like we jumped out the window, man. I know. Listen, man. Tools wise, he's got the tools, man. I'm not sure what's going on, man. Fucking worst offensive team in the league, man. They've been outscored 95-15 in their fucking losses this shit. 64-3 at home. Nigga,
that's cheeks.
That's unacceptable. Right, you can't do shit like that, man.
Shit.
What was it? I heard. What was it? The stat is they have scored the least amount of points in the first 4 games of the season. And I think
95-15.
No, in the first 4 games. The last team to do this bad was, I think, the 1960s Jets. When the Jets score, yo, we can't fucking score. We still haven't scored a touchdown in the first fucking half, bro. What the hell is going on, man? Yo, man, like I don't know if it's the bright lights. I don't know if it's the New York that's coming into Danny Dimes, but like somebody got to do something about it, because even Dabo looking like he's frustrated, and and Danny Dimes is talking about how he, he's talking about he doesn't mind
at home.
Yo,
outscored 64-3 in our own fucking building, man. That shit is unfucking real, man. Danny Jones last game sacked 11 times.
Sacked 10 times. He was sacked 10.
Oh yeah, 10 times.
And sacked Paris Campbell 1 time.
Listen, I know Andrew Thomas is out. I get that. That's a very important piece of that offensive line on that left side. I get all that, but they got to scheme better. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Max protect, throw the tight end in there. I mean, do something, man. You got to do something, man. The Seahawks, they're a decent team, but they shouldn't be bowling us over like that, man. Listen, everyone knows the offensive line is crazy. I want to get into the special teams. I want to get into the receive. I want to get into everything, but I want to play a clip from Boomer Esiason the other day. Everyone is up in arms about the fucking offensive line, but he had a very good point. Tell me what y'all think of this, all right? This is Boomer Esiason on the show on WFN the other day.
Oh man, Boomer.
Sit here all damn day and talk about this offensive line and talk about the sacks, and I'm sure Al would be more than happy to take your calls about the offensive line. You know, I'm just going to tell you something. Troy Aikman said something on this broadcast last night that made me sit up and go, what? And what he said was that he was talking to Brian Daboll, or they were talking to Brian Daboll, as most broadcasters do before the game, to kind of get a little flavor of the team and what's going on. You know, a little background stuff. Yeah. How's this guy doing? How's that guy playing? Why isn't he getting any sacks? Why doesn't he have a touchdown pass? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
And Brian Daboll said to Troy Aikman, and I think I heard this right, and I'm not putting words in anybody's mouth.
Well, you better have heard it right.
I believe I heard it right, but it just kind of shocked me. They were talking about Daniel Jones, and Brian Daboll says, look, I'm always up. I'm always into it. I'm always geeked, essentially like that. I have the energy. I just have to get him going. And I'm like, wait a minute, time out. Did the head coach of the football team just say that he has to get his quarterback going, that they're paying $41 million a year to? I mean, I know that Daniel Jones had a great year last year for all intents and purposes. And, quite frankly.
Ed, your thoughts?
I mean, I was all in this year too with Danny Dimes, but I don't know. You can see the frustration. Like, I don't know if y'all saw Dable, like after that interception, he like threw the iPad at him.
Fucking tablet, man.
The tablet. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Danny Dimes this year. I don't know. He's just not there. Maybe he did what a typical athlete's been doing for years now. Had a good year last year to get the bag this year. And then, take a step back because he's playing, and I love him, but I got to be realistic. He played terrible. Like, he's fucking playing terrible. He's out here. I was watching that game. I was like, yo, motherfucker better be better off being a running back than a quarterback right now. That's how bad he's playing. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Like,
fourth, not to cut you, fourth.
No,
first quarter. You remember the other day? I think they're on the 30-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like 4th and 1.
Mm-hmm.
They go for that like quarterback, that touch push. You know what I'm saying?
They
And
didn't even practice that. They didn't even practice that.
The Eagles and Jalen Hurts do that shit in their fucking sleep, bro. That shit is just indicative of this whole fucking season, man. I get the offensive line is missing. I get all that, but where's all the plays to Darren Waller? Where's Jalen Hyatt to take shots downfield?
Bro.
Obviously, Saquon makes his team a different team, brings a different dynamic, opens up the offense, so to speak. But for you to have to get your quarterback motivated,
something wrong.
That's something wrong, man.
Something wrong right there, man. Something wrong. Like it was so bad that we were talking about it, and right before we got on, yo, he only targeted Waller for the first time in the third quarter. Like you bring that guy in to be like one of your main targets, and then you throw his your first pass to him in the third quarter. Like you know off rip, you're not gonna fucking win the game if you throwing your first pass in the third quarter to your best offensive weapon. Now that Saquon is out, Waller's that dude. You know what I mean? At some point, we talk about the offensive line. This is the offensive line that, but come on now. There's ways, like you say, that you always say, there's ways to scheme shit differently to get your shit going. Like, come on now. 90, what is it? 95-15? What is it? We've been outscored?
Yeah.
That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable for New York. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. You could fucking resurrect whoever the fuck you want. YT Title or all them niggas. That's no fucking excuse. You gotta come out here and ball it, bro.
And Daniel Jones, man, it's kind of common sense, man. We all know he can ball. We can't question his athleticism, all right, because that's not what we're questioning. We know he can run the ball. We know he could throw. We know he has an arm. All right, we know he can see the field when he wants to see the field. But now what we're questioning is his decision making and when he's under pressure, because he's not making anything happen. And plays that there's possibly something that could be done. He's not making any audibles. He's not changing anything. Is he even noticing some of these blitz packages again? Yo, it's kind of common sense when the team knows we don't have Saquon Barkley. Fuck, we're gonna do. We're not gonna keep shoving the ball down Breda and getting you guys to keep us real. Nah, we're gonna eventually end up having to throw the ball, but they ain't changing none of the packages or the schemes. They're doing the same. It's consistently always the same thing. Yo, how many times? And watch the game this weekend and watch them. I guarantee you, there's gonna be at least fucking 60% of their series are probably going to end up starting with at least 2 run plays, and it's going to be a total of
very predictable.
5 yards, and then next thing you know, you're 3rd and 5, and then there's pressure being on the Daniel Jones, and then now we do nothing, or we only gain 2 yards, and then what the fuck? And it's just he has to understand what's being thrown at him in those situations. That's what he's getting paid his fucking money for, because at this point he's not looking like he's a quarterback that should be getting paid $160 million
at all.
Evan Neal's tripping out, giving up mad pressure. Josh Isudu gave up 3 sacks. Danny Jones makes a fucking mental error. Remember that? What did he do? He did he fumbles. Remember he fumbled, gave them short field, gave the Seahawks short field that led to a touchdown. Man, like you can't.
He fumbled twice.
You can't make those mental mistakes. Listen, the honeymoon is over. I love Dable, but the honeymoon is fucking over.
Yo, and that's another thing you mentioned, coaching. They literally wasting the coaching because you got a guy like Kafka. Look what Kafka did with Kansas City. Like, use that motherfucker. Open up the fucking playbook and use that guy. It's like you said before the show. Where was Wyatt? What was Hyatt? My fault, Hyatt. What was Hyatt? They're not using kid. You, like I said earlier, your first target to your best offensive weapon right now in the third quarter. Like, what are these guys doing? Like, you could tell the frustration in Dable's face, and Daniel Jones is just like, whatever. He has that whatever face. Like, I remember when people used to rip Eli, because Eli used to have that whatever face.
That all shuck shit. Yeah,
exactly. But guess what? Eli still brung us 2 chips. What is Danny Dimes doing? That's that insole that he threw, not the one not the pick 6, the one after that. That he kind of got rushed and he jumped and threw it straight to the defender. Like, throw that shit away, bro. Don't fucking throw it downfield. Throw that shit away.
He's running for his life. It's all check downs. It's all fucking screen passes thrown to the flats. Fucking, you can't even get no real play action, or if you can't get no shit down the field, because as soon as you hike the ball, you got 3 fucking rushes in your face. So you can't even. You have a Jalen Hyatt in the game. You can't. He doesn't even have time to get downfield.
Yeah,
because Danny Jones is being pressured. So. Listen, man,
it's not looking good for them. Next 3 games, next 3 games, they could easily lose the next 3 games too.
Yeah, so let me ask you, because that brings it up, and this was something I wanted to ask you guys. Right now we know we're 1-3, and we played the Miami Dolphins, and then we played the Bills
and the Commanders.
and then the Commanders, and I think it's the Raiders after that. But
Mhm.
you know, for some reason, we always played the Commanders good, and the Raiders is just an up in the air team. But potentially, which seems like a 95% chance, we're gonna end up being 1-5 in the next 2 weeks. Like
It's over. 1-5 is over.
Over.
But when do you think there's ever gonna be any time during the season that the Giants just be like, fuck, we have to start all over, or maybe trade Saquon Barkley, or you know what I mean? Because
let the young kid, the Deontay Banks, is the Jalen Hyatt, or the Eric Grays on special teams. Let's not even talk about special teams. That's a whole nother story. But at the point where we're 1-5, I think you tank for Caleb Williams. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the tank for Caleb Williams going on, and you let the young kids try to develop, man, because there's gonna be some there's gonna be changes. Not, I wouldn't say major changes, but we knew the Giants weren't gonna be as good this year. We knew they were gonna take a step back to take a step forward, but never did I think it was gonna be this fucking bad. You feel what I'm saying? Like
I didn't see this. I didn't see this coming. I thought totally opposite from what you just said. I thought they were gonna come in hard hitting this year, because last year with the receiving core they had, you add Waller, you fix the situation with Barkley.
You don't have a number one receiver though.
I know, but but I'm just saying, like,
they never fixed that.
Waller could have been our Travis Kelce, and they're just not using Blood right. They're just not using him right. You bring in Paris Campbell for what? For what? You know what I mean? Like, what is he there for? We
need a number one. We need a T. Higgins, man. Hopefully, like we talked about before. Hopefully, like you said, they paid Burrow, they paid Jamar Chase.
Mm-hmm. They gave Mixon money.
They gave Mixon money, so it looks like there's not going to be any money left over for fucking T. Higgins. So I want T. Higgins on his team next year, or you know what I mean, or somebody like on his caliber level, man. But time to listen. Let's not jump off the ship as of yet. But if they lose to Miami, which is quite possible, me and my man who about to come on in a little bit have fundamental arguments about Miami and the Jets. I mean Miami and the Patriots and shit like that. He thinks Miami's overrated, and I do tend to agree with him. Offensively, they're very gifted. Defensively, they have they're challenged, but they'll put up fucking 35 points on you if you're not fucking careful. When the Giants can't tackle anybody, they can't seem to rush the fucking passer. The cornerbacks are getting smoked. That cover two shit they play gets picked apart every fucking week. So it's not looking good against Miami, but fuck it, fingers crossed. You know what I'm saying?
They were playing like a Pop Warner football team. I feel like I don't even know who's the hottest college football team right now. They could have come in easily and scored 35 on the Giants. Like that's how bad they've been this season. Like I haven't even watched the full game because it's just been so bad, bro. It's just been so bad. I just walk fucking away. I just can't take this shit no more. I can't take this shit.
I came into this season not thinking they were gonna have a much better record, but because I thought they were gonna be at least 2-2 at this point. Mm-hmm. I kind of figured we were gonna lose to the Cowboys and the 49ers. Mm-hmm. I just didn't, and I kind of figured we were gonna beat the Cardinals and the Seahawks. Mm-hmm. Or at least have a better game. But I didn't expect us to play this terribly. We can't even score in our hometown. This is town. This is town business, man. Hometown business, and we can't even fucking score in our. That's just bad, bro. And then I know you brought up that you wanted to bring Caleb Williams in, but then that shit just fucking makes my blood boil because we just paid him all this money, and now we're gonna.
Yeah, we can get out of that deal.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
We can get out of that deal. It's really only a 2-year deal. It's a 4-year deal, but it's really only a 2-year deal. So. We can get out of that deal. There's ways to get around shit in the NFL,
To Q's point, now that he mentioned that we can't score at home. You know how much we scored at home this season? We only played 2 home games. We only scored 3 points, a fucking field goal in 2 home games, bro. That is bad, bro. That is bad.
I don't know, Mike Kafka. I don't know who it's on Mike Kafka. Ultimately it's on Dable, but Kafka. Yeah. I mean, the playbook looks bad. It looks inept. It looks weak. But it's so many different things. Like you said, it's the offensive line. It's the lackluster play. It's the defense not being able to make tackles. I mean, Thibodeau, he's coming on a little bit. I think he had another sack this week.
Yeah.
O'Keefe, I feel like O'Keefe misses fucking like crazy. All he does is miss tackles, man. This shit is bananas, man.
It's like playing Madden with the hit stick. That's all he getting hit stick by
they juke him offense. They can't. For you not to be able to tackle, there's a lack of discipline, man. There's a lack of fucking drive and hunger.
Jackson can't tackle. They can't do shit.
None of them. Let me ask you about Evan Neal real quick before we bring my boy on. He's talking reckless, man. I understand. Look, no one likes getting booed, right? Obviously, no one likes getting booed. Everyone's human. I get all that, but He's saying a lot. He said some real crazy shit the other day, man. What do you think of the comments he said? Basically said that the Giants fans are sheep. I'm trying to look for the exact quote. The Giants fans are
right
sheep.
here.
You got it right there. Read it.
Yeah.
Can you read it off?
He said, why would a lion concern himself with the opinion of sheep? The person that's commenting on my performance, what does he do? Flip hot dogs and hamburgers somewhere.
Yeah.
But I thought he was fucked up by saying that. But he did say that he's challenging the fair weather Giants fans, like the casual fans that just want to tweet away and talk shit. But
and then he says, I mean, I get it. They want to see us perform well, and I respect all of that. But nobody wants us to perform well more than we do. And how can you say you're really a fan when we are out there battling our asses off and the game isn't going well? But the best you can do is boo your home team. So how much of a fan really are you?
Yeah, that's why I agreed. I was like, you know what? That's why I'm always number one for say, yo, if you talk shit about us, fuck you. But then when he talking about the fair weather fans, I kind of get that aspect, but still, like you said, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Go talk to Julius Randle. See how that worked out for fucking
exactly. Go talk to John Rocker and see
John
Rocker on
talk about
on the Braves. Yeah.
Ask about us New York fans. We're very loyal to our team,
especially since he's a fucking turnstile on that line, man. Motherfucker just bowling through that motherfucker.
Maybe he needs to hit this shit.
He's fucking like a blind robot. That's what he's looking like, yo. Like shit, man. Like, yo, man. What Saquon say? Oh, Saquon was like, yo, you going up against the fans. You're going to lose every fucking time. Every single fucking time. If we want to chant, yo, there's so many fan bases, and he forgets that there's probably people who flip burgers who are still season ticket holders because it's in generations of their families. Nobody fucking knows. But, bro, we play hard. Yo, he's talking about, we playing hard when we're on the field. Are you sure you playing fucking hard? Because you missing blocks like a motherfucker when you let three people go through on the right side, and Daniel Jones is just getting body slammed in the floor like it's a fucking Street Fighter video game.
Word up, man. Listen, the thing is about us. Yeah, the thing about us New York fans, we will root for you even if we suck. If you give us something to root for, we will root for you. We will die hard for you, even if we fucking suck. But when you come out and you show that you just fucking not doing shit, and we're calling you out on it, and you want to be like a little, I'm sorry to say the word, but you want to be a little bitch about it and say we sheep because we just see that you're just not playing to the caliber of the degree that we need you to fucking, you know what I mean? Come on now, what you expect? It's like you said, ask Julius Randle how it went. Like
he's rebounded. He's got himself back in the good graces of the fans. LeBron said this shit a couple years back. I don't know if you remember. He said like when the fans were booing him, and he said, listen, the fans are going to go back to their little pathetic lives, and I'm going to go back to I'm paraphrasing, I'm going to go back to my mansion and my great life. I'm going to live the rest of my life great. That's being tone deaf if you're a fucking professional athlete. You know what I'm saying?
No type of awareness because you don't know the fan that's probably going through something in life right now that, seeing your major team win, that brings good vibes, good energy to a person. And then when you got one of these guys saying shit like we sheep and shit, what do you think we're going to do? We're going to fucking lash out. We're going to turn our backs on your ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Al, turn your phone sideways. Can you do that for me?
I do give him credit for him saying apologizing, saying that he lashed out, but
yeah, man, like he's blown out of proportion, man. Like that's how you can see. Like he knows he's having a shitty season and it's getting to him, man. This is a hard state. This is a hard state to play for. Number one, and when you're playing this bad and your team is just doing that bad, just not you. You got to take it and roll with the punches. Y'all all collectively have to do better. It's not just you. It's 52 other people. Do something on that team that's gonna spark people up and get people to make better plays and bigger plays. You can't just lash out on the fans, bro.
Yeah, take that energy and put it onto the field. Like take it out on a motherfucker that you blocking or some shit like that. Don't take it out on us. Like we just calling you out on your fucking play.
All facts.
Man the fuck up and play better. That's all it is. That's all it fucking is.
Absolutely. Yo, let's talk some Jets, man. I got my boy, man. This is me and this dude argue like fucking 3-4 times a week, man, relentlessly, man. You know what I'm saying about Jets, Giants, fucking Bill Belichick, Tom Brady. That's like, me and this nigga has gotten into fist fights over Rakim and Karras one fucking 30 years ago. Like, this is I'm being serious. This is my guy. We've had epic battle. He's my brother, man, and he's a super knowledgeable Jets fan. He's gonna be our resident Jets analyst from now on. It's my boy Lawrence Phillips. What's going on, Al? How you feeling?
What up, fam? I love this
Biscotti.
this show, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, my
I'm
boy.
glad to be here. You hear me good?
Yeah, got you real good,
I
man.
got the fucking Android phone, so bear with me.
You gotta get you.
Yo, that's a good phone.
Q not laughing. Q got one too.
That's a good phone, bro. What are you talking about, son? That's a good phone.
Yo, listen. We were talking Giants, man. I know you was listening. State of the Giants. Let's talk Jets, man. Like, let's start like this, right? Jets, little bit of ray of hope last week. Zach Wilson looked good, right? It looked like Nate Hackett opened up Nathaniel Hackett opened up the playbook a little bit. Let me ask you this: was that fool's goal with Zach, or is that what we're going to see more of moving forward? In your opinion,
that is hard to say. That's up to Zach. Because last week I was with Joe Namath. I was with everybody. Like I was with Greenberg. I was like, nah, no more Zach. Yeah. I'm tired of this. This is year 3.
Yeah.
Where's the progress? We're not telling them to go out there and be like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
But go out there and show why you was number 2. Show your talent. Show that arm. Move your legs. He went out there gun shy. Since he's been on the team, he's been gun shy. He's just afraid to make a mistake, which shows you that he doesn't have the confidence. You know, he doesn't feel worthy. He's a number 2 pick. I mean, come on, go out there and show it. So he didn't show it all of the Kansas City game. Let's not get it twisted. He started off shaky. It wasn't until Kansas City was up. Maybe Kansas City started lacking later. Maybe whatever. But let's just hope. Let's just hope he continues it. But, you know, the problems the Jets have, it ain't as complicated as the Giants. It's Zach and it's the offensive line.
Right.
And, you know, who's responsible for that? Is it Joe Douglas? Is it Hackett? Is it Saleh? It starts up front, though. It starts with the offensive line. You see Giants got that problem. The Jets have that problem, too.
Okay, so what do you see? Okay, so this is a big revenge game, right? Every Jets fan and even the Jets themselves have circled this on their calendar since the beginning of the year. You know, borderline Hall of Fame coach Sean Payton talking super reckless in the beginning of the season about Nathaniel Hackett, broke the brotherhood and the oath of coaching by speaking out against other coaches. Yep. What do you foresee in this game against the Broncos, man? Broncos, even though they have, you know, as far as them being ranked, I think they're like 32nd in defense this year.
Yeah, they won in 3.
They got some players. They got some good defensive players coming back. I don't think the Broncos' defense is as bad as everyone thinks it is. I don't think it's good, but I don't think it's as bad as everyone thinks it is. What do you foresee this week with the Jets and the Broncos, in your opinion?
I don't know what the problem is with the Broncos.
Yeah,
but so far this year, I mean, they were getting whipped by Chicago also.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Russell's
put up 7 against Miami, then turn around and they were getting.
Russell ain't the problem. Russell's not the problem right now.
He's not the problem.
He's playing decent ball. He's playing decent ball right now.
He's not the problem.
9 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He's doing pretty well. Yeah.
He's not the problem. Maybe the problem is because they think Sean Payton going to come in and everything's just going to be full like magic. You still got to put in the work. They also lost players. You know, they had Von Miller in the past. They don't have him. They got rid of Chubb and he went to Miami. A lot of players left too. So if I'm the Jets, this is a game where I don't even just want to win. I want to stomp them out because of what Sean Payton said about Hackett. I loved Sean Payton. I like Sean Payton. After he said that, I was like, nah, fuck this nigga. No, you don't call out niggas like that. No, you don't call out. When you point fingers, there's 3 fingers pointing back at you. Shut the fuck up, Sean Payton. I always bring the hip hop similarities to this. It kind of remind me of when Nas called out Cam and Nori and stuff like that. He's right, but still, look at yourself though. Worry about yourself. Don't worry about other people.
Yeah, that's a sign of weakness.
He gonna say that, and look where the team's at. You're gonna say Hackett ain't do a good job. Look where your team is at right now. You about to get stomped by the Jets, and the Jets are 1-3.
Yeah, word.
So hopefully, I mean, if the Jets don't do it this Sunday, they don't deserve to go nowhere. That's it.
No,
they got too much talent. They got players at every skill position. I mean, This is what they did all off season.
Now,
Aaron Rodgers is supposed to be the good.
No. You finished saying.
Sorry. No, I'm saying Aaron Rodgers is supposed to be the final piece, but obviously he wasn't. I mean, the offensive line got problems. Joe Douglas came in 2019 saying he was going to fix this line, and he still got problems going into the year. And that's probably what got Aaron Rodgers knocked out. I mean, if they don't win this game, it's probably because of the offensive line.
Yep.
That's it.
So
I concur.
So now, like, and in my opinion, like, I think the Jets kind of held on to Zach Wilson a little bit too long. I think they was just feeling like he's the number 2 pick, man. They don't want to look like they were stupid and wasted it, but you know they had hopes. But now, if you guys come into this Broncos game, now do you think Week 5 that Trevor Simeon's gonna start? Like, what do you think? What do you think their next course of action is? You think they're just gonna keep starting Zach Wilson and just ride this wave out?
You mean if he plays bad against the Broncos?
But
yeah,
I do. I want to chime in real quick on Zach. I feel like he probably going to come in a little strong, a little better in this game against the Broncos, because not for nothing he did outshine Patrick Mahomes in this past game. I'm not saying he's better than Patrick Mahomes, because I was one of the people. I'm like, yo, I'm done with Zach. He's just not the guy. But he played great. He played different this game. He's the first quarterback to outshine Patrick Mahomes since Patrick Mahomes started. He threw more yards, more completions, more touchdowns, less intos, and a higher rating. So, you know, kudos, shout outs to Zach for that. You know, he came in and there was a lot of bullshit in that game. We were talking about it in the thread earlier. We was kind of getting spicy in our thread. You know, I feel like they kind of like, you know, they saw the Jets getting the momentum and shit like that, and they were calling bullshit calls. That bullshit hold call against Sauce. That like clearly one of the defensive linemen from the Jets, I forgot who he was. He was blatantly on live TV.
Jermaine Johnson.
Jermaine Johnson. You see him. He was getting held, bro. He was getting held like a newborn baby, bro. And I was like, what are you doing, refs? Like
a blind guy would have seen that.
Exactly. Amen to that. So I'm like, I feel like Zach probably gained a little bit of confidence in this game, and you can see that he's finally matured and he's holding himself accountable compared to last year where he threw the defense under the bus and didn't hold himself accountable. You can see this game around. He's like, damn, I lost this game.
But give it on nobody. Give Hackett a little bit of credit, man, because you know he's got Gibson in there, McCall Hardman, Jeremy Ruckert. He's opening up the playbook. You know, you can see he opened up the playbook. He's not dumping shit off to the flats and checking down and fucking running for his life.
He let the guys run. He let Breece Hall run. He gave a couple of handoffs to Cook too.
Lars, me and you talked about this, man. Dwayne Brown, you were one of the first people I heard say this, man. You were down on Dwayne Brown from the beginning of the year, man. He gets hurt. They move fucking Mekhi Becton over the left. Mekhi Becton was originally on the left. He trained for the right. Then they moved him back over to the left. How instrumental was that whole with the offensive line?
This is the problem with the Jets. Joe Douglas seemed very stubborn to make a move. Yeah. He wants to stick with everybody brings in. He want to stick with them, stick with us. Nah, you got to be disciplined. This ain't how a lot of successful regimes move. As soon as you fuck up, you're out of here. Next man up. Yes. You waited too long. And you saw what happened. I said, yo, let's shuffle the line. Let's get LVT out to the right. Let's get Becton to the left. Not that Becton is a great pass rusher. He's a great run blocker, especially with the zone running. Yeah. But at least that worked last week. And let's see if Hackett could do it again this week. But, work to Zach's strengths.
Because, we talked about this earlier, Lawrence. You have, offensive line is like a rhythm thing. It's a chemistry thing. You have to be able to, it takes time to gel and play off each other. Know how everyone moves, man. So by moving back into the left, he's been on the right side. It's not that easy. It's not like you can just interchange them right away. They'll tell you all the time, off linemen don't want to be moved. Like a right tackle don't always want to move to the left. They don't want to move sides. And then Vera Tucker coming over to the right. So give them a lot of credit for being able to put that together so quickly, man.
Being professional.
It's probably why Zach fumbled late in that game. With all the line shifting and all that stuff, all the thinking, it's not fair to him, to tell you the truth. You got to be more settled at this point. If you're going into the season saying you're going to be a championship team, this should be last of your problems. You should have the offensive line settled. You know what I'm saying? But he brought up a good point about Zach outplaying Mahomes. I saw that stat. No player,
No quarterback, no player.
quarterback. Outplayed him in college and professional.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
He's
crazy.
like 142-0 type shit when it comes to that stat or
That was
something like that.
crazy. That's a testament to Mahomes, though. That's crazy.
Did Mahomes have
Word up.
Crazy stat.
Now, what was it? Was it the defensive scheme, or was it just Mahomes having a bad game, in your opinion?
They were already up 17-3, so it's hard to say. You know what I'm saying? Did they change their philosophy? Did they say, let's just back up, play with the clock now? You know what I'm saying? And then on the same token, Jets, they probably forgot Jets got off, explosive players like Hall, Wilson, whatever. And then Rucker came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Strong
I
Island.
want to see more Rucker. I want to see more of my Long Island dude right there. He's a
New
veteran
York,
too.
stand up.
He's a big, rugged dude. And he's good in the run blocking.
Good in the run blocking, yeah.
So that might have surprised Kansas City too. So, hey, let's build on it.
Hell yeah, that's what I want. I just want them to build on it. Like I said, I was one of the people that I'm like you, Larry. I was done with Zach, but now he gave me a little bit of confidence.
Yeah.
Maybe he could work himself better. A little bit maturity. Maybe he could work on this, and maybe he could come in the next game against the Broncos, since it's a big game in the calendar, and it could probably be a game. I won't say it will be a game changer for the season, but at least for the morale of the team, because that's the most important thing: the morale of the team moving forward. Because that's what they need.
The only thing about that, and because that's when. And that's what's unfortunate too, because you build these teams, especially that type of Jet team, man. You build that team for now. You got to think about, because Aaron Rodgers is going to get a year older next year. Mekhi Becton, all these other. There's only going to be a couple of players that are still going to be in their youthful ages, man. But you might not have the same output, for the next 2-3 years, man. And then now that you have this person, Zach Wilson taking over the team, and you hoping that he was going to get you to at least somewhere close to hopefully get you to where you need to be, but not, because this is a business, and these players, their jobs is up for grabs. But for some reason, his doesn't seem like it is. Seems like Zach, no matter how fucking Zach Wilson is like a chick in a relationship who likes to get beat the fuck up and doesn't want to leave her boyfriend. You know what I mean? Like, he's just always there. You know what I mean? Like,
but that's because that's Douglas' pick, and if he fails with that pick, that's a really bad. That's a really bad thing on his resume.
And that's like two in a row. That's 2 in a row.
Yeah,
I know.
So
what's the guy before him that went to
Sam Darnold? Sam
Darnold's he's on San Francisco now, right? Yeah.
No,
I know he wasn't a Douglas pick, but still, that's two.
That wasn't Douglas pick.
Right, but still, it's 2 fucking top 5 draft pick quarterbacks in a row, and they're busting. It can't happen, man. This is what I want to say about Zach Wilson real quick, though. Could it be an outlier? The way he played last week, it very well could be. But I will say this. I know me, when I don't play basketball for a while, right? I lose confidence, right? And I know my skills might be good, but I don't play well because that confidence ain't there. But when I have that confidence, it's like my play goes up another. It's not always skills. It's that like you can't be good without confidence, man. So hopefully this put a little bit of confidence in him. I know Aaron Rodgers is in the building. Aaron Rodgers might have settled him down. We don't know. Maybe Aaron took him to the side and said, "Listen, young blood, let's calm down."
Well,
to all them niggas, because you seen Cobb and Lazard came over to him on the sidelines, and it was like consoling him and everything. A couple of weeks ago, last year everyone was shitting on Zach when he
Michael
right?
Carter. Michael Carter was shitting on him. He the third string. Maybe Aaron Rodgers told everyone, back the fuck off the nigga. Let the nigga get his shit off. He had a decent game. He making some good throws. We know he has a tool. Maybe his confidence is high now, and maybe that translates into building on stuff. I don't know. You know what I mean? Yes.
You know what else too? Aaron Rodgers told him to take off that fucking headband.
Yeah. Maybe that's been his bad luck.
You're not Jim McMahon. From the Bears, he told him to take off the headband. Zach Wilson looked different on the sideline. Zach Wilson looked different. He no longer. Last week he didn't have that goofy smile. He looked serious. He looked like a grown person. Remember, he was very young when he was drafted. He looked grown and serious last week. Hopefully, that's just not my damn imagination, and it carries on. We have to wait and see. But
you say that, and I get goosebumps because I saw the same thing too. You could see the maturity in his face.
Yeah.
You could see that he was
holding
himself. Yeah, he was holding himself responsible compared to like I said last season to this season. He's like, nah, this is my fault. We lost this game because of me, not because of because of that. No, we lost this game because of me, and I respect that. Yeah, I respect that. I give him respect for 100% of respect. He gained my respect again because I was done with him. Like you asked the fellas, I was done with him. Yeah, you as a Jet fan, you got to be done with a guy like that.
I'm not ready to say he's.
No, he's not the savior.
I'm not ready to say this wasn't like some fluke shit, but we'll see though, man. For his sake, I do hope, that he has a good fucking game. But listen. Another thing. Give Breece Hall the rock. Let's stop fucking playing around, man. Let's stop playing around. Give Breece Hall the rock. Let him fucking get busy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let him get busy. Let Michael Carter get busy. And the other homeboy, the other dude, man, he's terrible this year, man.
Oh, Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, Dalvin Cook. Yeah, Cook is terrible, man. Let's stop all this Cook shit. He's having a bad year. I don't know if he's washed. He's having a bad year. But let Breece Hall get his shit off. That's all I got.
Remember, Cook got hurt last year. He was hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's fully healed. But
what did Minnesota know?
Yesterday, Sally said he's not handcuffing Hall no more. He's letting him loose. He's fully healed from his ACL. Okay. He said that yesterday, Sally. He's going to give him more touches to Hall. So
he's a beast. I know.
All I know, all these Asian running backs, it's not helping their case to get more bread, man. Saquon is damn near the poster child of why they don't get paid because he's hurt. Christian, and what's crazy is that he's definitely number 2. Healthy, he's number 2, probably number 1. But Christian McCaffrey's blowing that shit out the water. And as soon as you wait, and this is why a lot of people saying maybe these running backs start making trades, or these teams start making trades to trade off these running backs. But look, J.K. Dobbins is out. Chubb is out. All these running backs is getting injured and they're not getting paid. But and it sucks. And I don't think it fits something in their contract that can help the Players Association to work out something on the side that they can get paid more, like incentives or some shit. But it is a tough position. But when you're hurt all the time, man, I don't know. It's just sad. And these teams, after you're like 3-4 years, after 4 years, they're gonna just draft another running back, bro. Yeah, he's gonna be quick. He's gonna be quicker. He's gonna be, He's gonna hit that. He's gonna hit that hole and fucking get whatever yards he needs.
But Breece Hall, that dude. Breece Hall's that dude for the Jets right now. Like he was that dude last year. Like I had him last year. I saw how good he did last year for a couple of games. I'm like, I'm gonna pick him up on my fantasy. This year, look what he did. First game, he had like 100+ yards. You know what I mean? Like, if you feed that kid the ball, he's gonna get you yards. Like, protect that kid, he's gonna get you fucking yards. But Dalvin, I was big on Dalvin, but I was too.
I wanted him. I'm not, I'm a Jets fan second, but I would definitely want a Dalvin Cook. He was balling in Minnesota, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But Breece, I think they brought, like we said this earlier, they brought Dalvin here as an insurance policy for Breece Hall. They didn't know how he was gonna come back off that injury, but he hit the ground running. So let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's get him the carries. I want to see, 150 yards a game, 2 tutties, that type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? So
word up. But, I do have a question though. I do have a question.
Yeah.
Do y'all think there's a possibility Rodgers touches the field this year?
That's a good question. What do you think, Al? I'll let you go. I'll let you get there.
No.
Nah.
He's talking that shit though.
And hold on. But for what? What if they ain't going nowhere? It doesn't make sense. And if they are going somewhere, why would you? That means Zach is doing good. So why would you? I don't like that. If they're doing good, don't fix something that ain't broke. Leave Zach where he is. He earned to keep the number 1 spot this year if they're doing good. And then you're risking a 40-year-old for re-injuring that calf and set him back for next year. He could walk around on the sideline a little and make sure, keep Zach in place. But
headphones and a clipboard. That's where we need him at, B. That's where we need him at.
Keep on doing them handshakes. You know what I mean? I love
that. Be up in the booth helping out the fucking play callers.
Helping out his man.
Yo, you can have him like Paul Walker in Varsity Blues and shit or whatever.
Especially now the weather's gonna get colder. That doesn't bode well with these type of injuries, calf injuries and shit like that. Let's just tighten up. And this is different. Don't give up on the Giants. The Northeast weather's coming. Now we got to get to that Northeast football. Let Hill run around now. It's nice and sunny. We gotta wait till the northeast weather come in and bring that Giants football. That Jets
he's low key.
you know what I mean?
He's low key taking shots at me because we were arguing about fucking Miami and hot weather the other day and shit. But
I fucking hate Miami. I hate Miami.
Yeah,
I hate Miami like passion, man.
I appreciate you coming on. I want to ask you this before I let you go. Prediction for the game this week. Jets by how much?
Oh man, I want them to at least win by 14. Please.
Yeah.
I don't even want them to just win a close game because I'll be discouraged.
Absolutely.
28-14. They haven't put up 28 points yet this year.
Yeah.
Do 28 this year.
14, a nice win, confidence booster, and let's keep it going. Yeah. Then they got the Eagles after that, right? So that would be great if they got the Eagles after that, right?
Yeah, they got the Eagles. They got the
Eagles.
So that'll be a nice confidence booster going into that game.
Yeah, you got the Giants on October 29th.
Listen, if the Jets win this week, right? I give them a shot to beat the Eagles because Eagles ain't exactly lighting shit up. Yes, their defense is good. Yes, they're undefeated, but the offensive ain't lighting shit up. And Jets defense, I put them up against anybody in the fucking league, man. They're top 5 fucking defense still. You know what I mean? So if Zach gets going a little bit, you know, you get all these guys. You get Brees going a little bit. You know, you get what's 17? His name is escaping me. Garrett Wilson going. Yo, sky's the limit, man. You get the offensive role and the defense.
It's up to Zach and it's up to Zach and the offensive line.
Yeah, keep the defense fresh. No 3 and out. Yeah. So
if Zach is good and the offensive line is good, I give him a shot to beat the Eagles.
I give that shot too. And then
what about the Giants in Miami?
Oh, I'm gonna go to church this weekend, and I'm gonna light a candle and say prayer for the fucking Giants.
Don't be afraid of Miami.
Yo, if they light up the Giants to score and put up another 70 on the board, it's over for the Giants, bro.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm worried because look, Dak Prescott put up fucking 40 against the Giants. What's Miami gonna do?
Oh my God.
But listen to this. Hold up. Where does the Giants rank in run defense?
Oh, let me see.
I don't think they're at the bottom.
Let me see.
But think about this. When this is what people don't realize though. When Miami beat up on Denver 70 points, 300, half of those yards was running. It wasn't passing.
Yeah.
They ran all over. They ran like crazy. Mustard had a crazy game.
I still think Tua had like 300 yards in it. I think Tua had like 300 yards in the air that game. I think he put up some. I think
it was like the almost 3, and they had like over 300 yards.
Yeah. The Giants are ranked 25th.
Look at those stats again. There was a lot of running.
Their run defense is ranked 25th.
But I don't see the Giants getting run on.
Nah.
I don't see the Giants getting run on.
They got young corners and young safeties. And so far, the fucking schemes that Wink has been running, they're getting picked apart. So I'm not. Do I want them to win? Am I rooting for them? Yes. Am I really confident? Not looking at the way they've been playing. Not so much, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see, right? You know what I
mean? What's going to scare me is if we can avoid these big plays that Tua is going to definitely throw at Waddle and Tyreek Hill, and if we can defend them, because we can defend them, but if we can defend them and not get called for pass interference, because that's a lot of times what we're doing.
Yes.
You know, Banks and all these guys, they're getting called for these long ass throws, and it's giving them a fucking 40-yard penalty.
Especially
you know,
Jackson.
But and it was good defense, but they're just doing a stupid mistake, just a little grab, a tug here. You know, you just minus that and just play the ball. Yo, you're just gonna make him miss you're gonna make him miss it regardless. Like that's our biggest thing. We have to make sure our secondary, we don't have no pass interference, because there's gonna be tremendously big plays in this game. And that's without a doubt.
Yeah, you gotta play a cover 2 against Miami, right? Because they're not gonna D them up 1-on-1. They're too fast, they're too fucking quick. But here's the thing. Our cover 2s have holes all over the fucking place.
All over.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I have to say. Like, let's be honest. Who's gonna cover Tyreek Hill and Waddle on that Giant team? Not Jackson.
You can't stick Deontay Banks out there with a fucking Tyreek Hill by himself. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy. Even if you put Banks on Waddle gonna run circles around him as well. Because everybody look at Tyreek.
Adore's the vet. I
don't fuck with Miami.
You gotta play zone and hit him.
Yeah,
play zone defense and
but you gotta tackle and we go. And we appreciate my dude coming on the show. You know, here we go.
There we go.
We're gonna close it out with him.
The Giants can't tackle at all. That's the thing. Like I agree with him. They gotta play zone and hit, but that's the thing. They can't hit. They can't tackle nobody right now. Like Larry, I was just saying, I agree with you. They gotta play zone and hit them, but they just can't tackle at all right now. Like that last game, it's like I was saying, they were playing Pop Warner football team. It's like Seattle was playing the Pop Warner. I've never seen a fucking NFL team not tackle like that. The tackling is horrible.
For some reason, Danny Dimes don't show up prime time.
Yeah, he don't.
You know? The good news, this ain't prime time Sunday. This is Sunday afternoon in New York City.
But you know what, though? I can't say that because he had prime time against Minnesota in the playoffs last year. Big stage, and he did it. You know, it's a combination of the two, man. It's the offensive line, and it's just
Monday.
Yeah.
Well, Monday night, he never plays good, Danny Dimes. Sometimes it's just
never plays good. Yeah. We need Saquon back. Saquon opens up that offense. It's like it keeps you honest if you're the defense. If you have Saquon Barkley, you know what I'm saying?
And you mentioned
without that, that's a big piece of the fucking puzzle missing, man. You know what I'm saying? So you know, so that's a safety
keeps
blanket,
the defense on the heels.
Yeah, it keeps the defense on the heels. You don't know how to scheme against them. It's almost like
you don't know how to scheme.
Right.
You put an extra man in the box.
Right.
Danny Dimes gonna go over top. And remember, Danny Dimes can run too.
Right.
You could do a misdirection. It's a whole dynamic with Saquon.
It's Saquon. Listen, let me ask you this before you go. And we were gonna talk to him next. I don't think we're gonna get to it tonight, but we'll get to it next week. The Saquon, you could look at it two ways. You could look at it like, man, Saquon is valuable. Look how they're playing without him. Or you could look at it like, damn, he's hurt again. You know what I'm saying? What do you think? Like glass half full or glass empty? You know what I'm saying? What do you think? What do you think Saquon ends up on the Giants again next year? In your opinion?
I think he's gone.
Depends on their philosophy. If they want to do running back by committee, then they don't really need him. You know.
But if you think Breda,
I don't think Breda and
if I was them, I'd try to keep him and try to draft another running back too.
Because it's supposedly Eric Gray, but he don't really get no carries. He's more special teams, you know.
At all, yeah. It's all Breida and Brightwell that right now. That's all they're using.
I wonder why that's like that. I wonder why he's not getting. What does he know? But
and if they do the running back by committee, they stupid because Saquon is a once in a generation talent. You know what I mean?
But he's fragile though. The non-milli fragile.
He's fragile. That's true. You know, he's been injured. What? How many games he's missed? They said I forgot the stat.
He's not been injured like that.
Yeah.
But all those running backs get injured. McCaffrey got injured.
Yeah.
Remember, Adrian Peterson got injured too.
Yeah. Man. That was my guy. That was my guy. I still remember that year he got hurt. They broke the shit out. Yo, you remember in college he broke his leg in college. That shit got snapped back. And that's why I love his career in the NFL. Just touching up about him. But when he came back from that injury again from the ACL, he almost broke the rushing record.
AP was different. Let's keep it.
AP was different. Homie ran 2,000 yards.
I love AP.
Well, he had a different.
But when he wasn't with his child allegedly with the fucking stick, he was getting 250 yards.
When they did that to him,
beat a little homie with a branch and shit.
I was like, yo, I got beat up by a branch too by my grandmother back in the 90s. Like,
now you catch a case for that though. This ain't
that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. I was like, yo, my grandmother used to beat me up with the switch.
Well, the Giants are gonna have to figure something out because if they're gonna re-sign Saquon, I don't know. Unless he takes this season as an L, like fuck it, they paid me my $11 million. I didn't play some games. Fuck it, I'll take another 10 next year, whatever it is. Because you got to think about it too. Dory Jackson's gonna be a free agent. We're gonna have some people that are gonna have to get paid again next year too.
I don't want Dory Jackson.
We need to see what Jalen Hyatt is this year because we need to know if he's a playmaker. Can he eventually blossom into a number one? Well, he needs to get more snaps. Supposedly they said he might run trips this week, three wide receiver set. I would love to see that. You know what I mean? So we need to see what he is. We need to see what these young kids are. We need to see if Deontay Banks can be a Darrell Revis or even a fucking Antonio Cromartie, whatever. We need to see if he can fucking hold his shit one-on-one down the field with these guys because
you mentioned
we don't know.
They gotta replace Neil though.
Yeah. Neil gotta go. Party done
They
for
gotta
Neil.
they gotta find a tackle next year.
Another fucking
Number
bust.
one priority.
Yeah.
And build on
But
the defense.
Yeah. Build on that defense and build the offensive line. The thing about the Giants is that they've been building that offensive line since Eli days.
Everybody has though, but see, here's the thing: a lot of people's lines are no good. You know what I'm saying? The Ravens' offensive line is not that good. The Steelers.
My coworker, he always talks about the Steelers. He's a Steelers fan. He's like, Steelers got on line, and I'm like, you're right. That's why Ben Roethlisberger always ran for his life. But at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do as a quarterback. You got to, that's just my opinion. But if you don't have a line, you're right. You ain't gonna do shit without a line.
But there's a lot of teams that are having bad offensive lines in the league. You'd be surprised. But
Tom Brady first year with Tampa, he had a bad line, but they kept it together for him.
Yeah, max protect. You know what I'm saying?
You can't have no turnstiles though.
Yeah. Right. Evan Neal's a turnstile. He talking about sheep. That nigga's a turnstile.
You can't have turnstiles.
Yeah.
Word.
They're knocking him on it. They just knocking the nigga on his ass.
Everybody has issues, but you can't have turnstiles.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you gotta have some type of cornerstone.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know what? For the Jets, I thought Dwayne was gonna be that guy because he was a big name. But bro, ever since that injury this year, he hasn't been there. You guys have been doing shit.
Yeah, man. Only one who's getting busy is Sexy Dexy, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? But yeah, it's crazy, man. But that's dope shit, man. Yo, Al, appreciate you coming on.
This week.
Who? Oh, big games this week, right? Yeah.
Enjoy
that
games.
Cowboy 49ers.
That's Sunday night. Yeah.
Who's Sunday? Cowboys 49ers?
Yeah.
Oh, I got 49ers. I got the 49ers.
49ers.
Do I want the 49ers to win? I want the 49ers to win, obviously, because the Cowboys in the division. But I'm going to say the Cowboys win, man. I'm going to say the Cowboys win.
You're going with the Cowboys?
49ers are home.
Oh, yeah. Even with more.
I think the
better.
Cowboys have to win because if they're who they say they are this year, they're gonna have to go into San Francisco and do what they have to do.
Yeah, you say that, and it reminds me of that Dennis Green quote.
Yeah, they are who they thought they were. Yeah.
I'm going for the 49ers, man.
I'm going for that.
I think they're still gonna win regardless, though.
I'm high on my guy Brock Purdy. No homo. That's my guy. I like that team. He's blessed with a very well-rounded offensive team, defensive team. Yeah. So I like Brock Purdy. So I think Brock Purdy gonna show them dudes a lesson.
Yeah.
That's just my.
It's gonna be close, but they're gonna have to stop Christian McCaffrey. If they don't stop Christian McCaffrey, it's
and Debo
problem, man. And he's not looking like he's getting stopped. Debo and Ayuk.
Yeah, and you got Kittle. Right?
Ayuk.
Ayuk playing this week? Because Ayuk was hurt, right? Wasn't he hurt last week against the Giants or some shit like that?
I gotta look that up.
I think he's back though. I think he's coming back.
So you got Ayuk, Kittle, and Debo and McCaffrey. Come on now, they got that. And then the Cowboys lost Diggs, Trayvon Diggs. They bet, and then like you said a couple weeks back, Cash. Stephon Gilmore, he has to play number one now, and he's older.
He's older and he's injury prone. That now you like I said, you got to put him against the number one as opposed to he's sticking to Jalen Waddle as opposed to having to stick a Tyreek Hill. That puts more pressure on you. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. It wears you out a little bit. You know what I mean? But
then you put him on a guy like Debo Samuel. Debo Samuel gonna run circles around that Urkel. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be
Ayuk is good. Ayuk is good.
Ayuk is good.
Yeah. Debo's questionable.
Oh, he is? Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Debo's questionable.
Debo's gonna play though.
Yeah.
He's gonna be all right. Yeah.
Right. I like that. I like that kid. I like that kid Elijah Mitchell too, man.
They got some
ballers on there, man.
I don't know if y'all saw Hard Knocks. Larry, did you catch Hard Knocks on HBO?
The Jets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember the Super Bowl? The guy, the magician, he predicted it was Jets in San Francisco.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, yo, I'll take that. And
He's not too much of a magician because it ain't gonna be no motherfucking Jets.
I definitely not gonna hire him for Levi's birthday.
Facts.
Like I'm gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, motherfucker. Pull out a fucking mouse.
When he thought he had Aaron Rodgers and 49ers. look like they would be two of the best teams in NFC and AFC. How much of a magician do you really have to be, man? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Yo.
I'm a magician too. The Cowboys and the fucking.
But he was doing some crazy shit though, right?
Yeah.
That musician was doing some crazy shit on Hard Knocks.
The fish thing that he puts a deck
The
of
fish
cards.
thing and the cards.
Yeah, he puts
Who
a
they
deck of
have?
cards in Aaron
They had like a
Rodgers'
real.
hand.
They had like a real
They want
magician.
the
I never
hands of
saw all
fish.
of it.
You never saw all of it? Yo, he puts a deck of cards.
Like David Blaine or some shit.
Yeah, he did some David Blaine shit. So he puts a deck of cards in the hands of Aaron Rodgers, makes him grip that shit, right? You can see it's a deck of cards. When he does some magician shit and he says, "Yo, open," Aaron Rodgers has a fish in his hand, like in a little a box of water with a fish in it. I'm like, yo, that's ill.
Yeah, these motherfuckers, instead of hiring a magician, they should have hired a fortune teller to let Aaron Rodgers know he's gonna get hurt 4 plays into the
He
season.
did that in front of the whole team.
Yeah,
the whole team was right there watching that shit. So I'm like, damn.
Before we get at it, you know who's balling in and it's kind of under the radar, and everyone thought they were gonna be kind of trash. The Rams, B.
Rams, bro.
Right now,
That's because that guy, son, that Puka Nakua, son, that nigga's a beast, B.
And Cooper Kupp is hurt.
Cooper Kupp ain't even playing yet.
Yeah, and Josh.
Cooper Kupp is out.
Matthew Stafford has 1,300 fucking yards already, bro.
And he what? They're 2-2.
Yo,
They're
that's
2-2
crazy
right now. 2-2. You know who's the big surprise? Even though
I've always been a McVay fan. I like McVay, man. I like McVay. I even like LaFleur. I know some people are down on him, and obviously Kyle. All of the Shanahan disciples, I call. You know what I'm saying? They're all really good coaches, man. You know
who I'm really big on?
You know who's running the Rams offense, right?
Who?
The offensive coordinator from the Jets from last year, Mike LaFleur.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
He made two,
He's offensive coordinator,
right?
Ain't that
Green Bay too, right?
Yeah.
His brother's the coach of Green Bay, but Mike LaFleur was the offensive coordinator of the Jets last year. He goes to LA and look what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know who I'm big on? You know who I'm big on? A lot of people ain't big on them, but I'm big on them. The Detroit Lions. Like, they came in strong this shit. Everybody called Jeffrey Goff a scrub. I'm like, yo, he took a Rams team to the Super Bowl, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, he ain't no scrub, bro. Like, he could ball, and they have a great defense, and they have a great coach. So
everybody was shitting on. Let's keep it a buck. Everybody shitting on Dan Campbell because he's talking about they're gonna get down, and Campbell's gonna get up, we're gonna bite his kneecaps, and they're gonna bear his other kneecaps, and we're gonna lick the back of his shoe, and then bite his other knee.
I'm gonna break his back.
Yeah, then we're gonna get him and take a bite out of his calf. But he got them playing for him.
That's kind of goofy. But he got them playing,
Yeah, kneecap biting ass nigga.
He sounded goofy when he started, but now they got a lot of talent. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That team got a lot of talent.
My favorite receiver's on there, man. He won my fantasy league for me. Yeah, St. Brown. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying?
It's like everybody.
They got running backs.
Yeah, they got Montgomery. Even though I felt like they should have never let Williams go. I like Williams on that team, but he went to New Orleans. But I really like who they have in committee right now. They have a good committee.
Yo,
yeah.
Don't sleep on the fucking Lions, man. Lions is decent, man. I gotta look up. What is that? You know what their record is? I don't even know.
They 3-1.
Yeah,
3-1.
They're gonna win that division. They're gonna win that.
They're on top
for sure. But
don't sleep on Tampa.
Yeah, don't sleep on Tampa either. Yo, Baker Mayfield, bro. Baker Mayfield, bro. Yo, they're 3-1 right now with Baker Mayfield, bro.
I'll tell you who to sleep on. You can sleep on the Patriots. Nah, that's not stuff.
I knew he was gonna say that. I hope. Let me tell you something.
We're not gonna do that.
No. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you because I don't think they're going nowhere. They just lost Judon and that guy Gonzalez, the corner.
Yeah.
They lost him for the year. I don't know what.
And Judon is a beast for sure.
But I don't see them getting rid of Belichick
at all.
Yo, I'm gonna bring you on when we do that show, but we're not gonna do that today. We had a nice
we
had a nice piece of show. One day I'll reveal all our text messages. Me and this nigga on
You're gonna have to bring notes.
War and shit.
Yo, it's all good. It's all good. we were getting spicy too. I felt John got mad at me. I felt like Cash got mad at me earlier. I'm like, yo, we were spicy.
That's lady. Nah, it's nothing like me and this nigga. This different level shit. Niggas get personal. Yo, fuck your brother, nigga. I'll fuck your brother up, nigga.
I'm about to spin the block, dog.
When we talk Brady and Belichick, John, he got his notes out, boy.
Yo,
he got his notes.
We fucking text each other stats and fucking. Yo, this shit get crazy, son.
No, I bring up stats from Belichick from '86.
Yeah, niggas be digging, man. He not lying either.
What is with the Giants?
Jesus, real talk, the nigga not lying, yo.
I believe
We've been doing this debate for like a good 3 years too. And every once in a while it'll be, yo, check it out before we go. Every once in a while it'll be calm, and out of nowhere nigga will just throw a shot. Yo, fucking Belichick is trash. And this shit start back up. Right? Am I lying? Out of nowhere.
I give him shots from when he was coach at Cleveland.
I cannot talk to him for like 3 weeks. And out of the blue on like a Tuesday afternoon, I'll get a text like, Tom Brady was trash, you know what I'm saying? And we just go at it, man.
Tom Brady was trash.
We gotta bring Larry on the show when we do Brady versus Belichick.
Our debate is who is more responsible for the Patriots dynasty, Brady or Belichick? That's our little.
We gotta bring Larry on when we do the Brady versus Belichick.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Yeah, we've been arguing about that for 3 years.
Yeah,
for 3 years.
Damn, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
Nah,
we've been arguing about that for 3 years.
Yo, seriously.
Just like KRS and Rakim. You've been arguing that for decades.
Yeah.
All right.
Real quick.
Now I'm intrigued. Hold on. Real quick, Cash. Now I'm intrigued. Who y'all got? Who's the better MC? Rakim or KRS?
Okay, let me couch. Let's say this.
I want to hear this.
Wait, let me couch this. First of all, he's a Bronx nigga, okay? So you already know who we
Go,
got.
baby.
I live most of my life in Queens. I live. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Yeah.
Nah, you can't say that because I lived most of my life in Queens, and KRS was born in Brooklyn.
Yeah, but
when I lived in.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know KRS One was.
Hold on, you're breaking up.
This nigga from 184th and Walton.
184th and that's a hot block right there, boy.
Hold on, we broke up.
Nah, I'm saying you from 184th and Walton. I've been up there. I know all your peeps, Tracy, Carlin, all them niggas.
But when I was living in Walton in the 80s, nobody gave a fuck. Nobody was really KRS-One fans. They were all Run DMC fans. We were blasting MC Shan, The Bridge. Nobody gave a fuck about that. I started liking KRS-One when he started bringing the knowledge and the social responsibility to the thing. That's when I started liking him. But I was a big Rakim fan, a big Slick Rick, big Run DMC is my all-time favorite.
Yo, Run DMC, man.
And Native Tongues.
Native Tongues, like the whole collection of Native Tongues, like
the whole
De La Soul, Jungle Brothers, Tribe Called Quest, all of them. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm a big Native Tongue fan too, man. A lot of people don't know about Native Tongue, like especially the new generation. They don't know about that. They don't know about that.
Like, new generation don't even know about Rakim. Nigga, you think they're gonna know about Native Tongue?
Yo. I was surprised Rakim didn't show up to the 50 years of hip hop in the Yankee Stadium. I was dying to see him on there. You know,
that's crazy. He wasn't on that.
No, he wasn't.
He changed the game. Rakim changed the game.
I was always Rakim. He was always KRS-One. But you know what the crazy shit is that when you argue with niggas, like, and this goes with everything, I don't think Belichick is a bad coach. We always argue about, and I know he knows Brady's like one of the GOATs, and I love KRS-One, and I know he loves Rakim. But when you pick a side, it's like you feel like you shitting on. I feel like if trying to prove my point about Rakim, I'm shitting on KRS-One. That's why I really don't like those debates. But then it becomes like almost like a personal thing. You know what I mean? Like who can who can out-debate the other person? You know what I mean?
That's the fandom aspect. You know how many people I grew up in high school. I was in high school when Jay-Z and Nas was going at it. Everybody that know me know I'm a Nas fan, but it's not like I didn't like Jigga. I love Jigga shit, but it's just I just related more to Nas shit. And you know how many people that I got into fist fights, arguments over, Nas killed Ether, Super Ugly was whack, Takeover was weak, 97 didn't bring Nas, bring the fucking the shit he was gonna hang Jay-Z on the stage, shit. Like, there's so much shit. So I get that and I respect that. But at the end of the day, it's just different opinions. Like, you know, we like who we like. You know, at the end of the day, it's not like Cash. You don't like KRS-One less than Rakim.
Right,
You just,
right,
you
right.
just gravitate, and the same thing for Larry. You know, I feel like that's for everybody.
Yo, we'll be arguing.
I feel like I feel like it's about preference, just your
Exactly.
own preference and how they touch
Preference,
you, how they
yeah,
touch your
exactly.
soul. And
Exactly.
if you name the top 10 MCs, number 1 ain't far from 10.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Just because
Same
you say
thing as
this one is
quarterbacks.
3,
MCs are
it's
like
not a
quarterbacks.
diss.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they're
It's
not-
like quarterbacks. It's like if
Yeah.
you look at it, I was looking at the quarterback ratings today, and 1 isn't far from 15. You know what I'm saying? It's very
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
So it's no
Right.
knock on, you know what I'm saying? It's no knock on not giving someone the number 1 spot.
That's so fun. We still brothers.
Somebody got to be number 1.
Exactly.
Q, my brother too. Me and Q don't get it twisted. Me and Q every so often go through our little shit too, where we get into our little arguments and then we don't talk for like a lot for like 2 weeks, and then we had enough of each other, and so we cool off for like a week or two, and then we back good again. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how brothers do. Am I lying, Q?
Yeah, that's just how it happens, man. Fuck
It's
it.
like that. It's like that. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, it's like I said, I know a lot of people that are big time Jay-Z fans, and they always bring up, oh, he a billionaire. I'm like, that's your only argument, that he got the money, bro. Like, you know, Nas ate that nigga up back in the early 2000s.
Me,
like,
me and Q thing was about rap though. Like we was like, yo, I'm nicer than you. I'm nicer than you. I'm nice. I hate you. I'm nicer. It wasn't about like football players. Rap. It was like head-to-head competition. You know what I mean? Like every you know what I mean? So
Yo, this nigga Cash would dissect my lyrics so deep. I wouldn't even be talking about the nigga. That nigga would call me at like 11 o'clock at night, son, in the studio in the basement of Virginia. Like, yo, B,
he took a shot.
Talking about me? You talking about me, son? Yo, you took a shot at me? I'm like, yo, what song? He won't even tell me what he heard, bro. He just telling me that am I taking a shot? Like, yo, what song? What bar we talking about?
It'd be like shit I heard 1,000 times, and then 1,001 time I hear it, I'm like, yo, that shit sound like nigga took a shot at me and shit.
Talking about me, son? Yo, that's crazy. I would love to see that between y'all. Some toe-to-toe shit, like Cuban Link and Big Punch shit. Let's go toe-to-toe. I would love to see
that. Nah, he got it now, man. I'm retired, but yeah, it's just healthy competition, man. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? It's healthy competition. You know how many times we've been in the basement for hours, have been in studios, grinding out, making beats, writing rhymes. Like, that shit is working. That shit's a sport. Rap is a sport. I don't give a fuck with nobody.
It is. It's a prime sport, and people don't understand that. People be like, oh, it's just rap. It's just exchange of words. Nah, bro. It's a competition. People really take that shit seriously and to heart like that.
Like, this podcast shit is a sport. And niggas, thank you for everyone who watch our shit and want to start a podcast. But we're number fucking 1. Lick a fucking shot, nigga. Fuck that. Yo, Sports Tawk, nigga. Let's go. Number 1.
Bumbo clap.
That's how me and you be, Cash.
Huh?
Me and you scream at each other.
Yeah.
And then we hang up on each other.
Yeah.
And somehow 1 minute later we act like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Me and Cash act like
that's your brother.
I've known this nigga for what, like 35 years or some shit. Like, right? Like, what we like 26, 36, 40? No, 33 years and shit. So
I love
a
that.
long fucking time.
Since 90.
We used to play, we used to play ball on the court. It's just competitive nature, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I love that.
My brother, he know that when we could be in the middle of an argument. And we get nasty though. We get personal, shit get crazy. But I know he argues with his real brothers like that, his blood brothers. So, you know what I mean? That's
we get nasty.
Yeah, I'm like one of his real brothers. So yeah, we get nasty. But I know if I need him, I could call him. And you know, if he need me, he could call me. You know what I'm saying?
My brothers talk about my kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I forget. I be thinking like Cash is one of my brothers, and I go overboard sometimes.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm like, oh, shit.
We talk crazy. Because
that is my brother.
At the end of the day, it's all love. It's all love. You know,
that is my brother though.
Cash is my brother. And my new brother, 100%. Ed, my new brother. Yo, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying? But my brother Ed got to get to work, so I ain't gonna hold him too long.
I still got half hour to go, so we.
All right. What we talking about then? Oh, let's talk some Knicks real quick. Hold up, Q. Hang out for a minute. Let's talk some Knicks. What do you think about? Listen, Damian Lillard, right? Goes to I'm hearing some noise.
Time. I hear like some music in the background.
Is it? Yo, Larry, is it? Is it your background noise, baby?
No, I don't have anything. Nothing around here.
All right, it just stopped.
I don't have nothing around here.
It's not me. It's not me either.
Damian Lillard goes to
The Milwaukee Bucks.
the Bucks. Drew Holiday winds up in Boston. Milwaukee gets better.
Even Portland, low key.
But in the East, Milwaukee gets better. The Celtics get exponentially better, right? Miami's is holding serve, staying where they at. And they beat us last year. You know, we're gonna see what Philly looks like.
They lost pieces. They
lost pieces. Yeah, they lost a couple of pieces, but they lost role players. But we're gonna see what Philly looks like.
Philly and
James Harden gone. We'll see if Tyrese Maxey gets up.
Nah. But Philly's in some disarray or some drama shit. It's like deeper than basketball right now.
It is. Training camp has just started. Where do you guys see the Knicks this year?
I see them 5th seed again.
5th seed?
I see them 5th seed again. Even when my man, you know how much I was big on Obi, and they lost Obi, and I'm like, they taking a step back. I see them 5th seed again. I see Boston, Milwaukee, who else? Miami, Philly. Maybe. Who else I see in front of the Knicks? Maybe the Cavs.
Philly?
Nah, we could. I think we'll be in front of the Cavs.
No. Think in front of the Cavs?
I think our season. If we can't make it, if we can't make it to seed 4 this year, then we're doing something wrong. Because the only 3 teams I see better than us is the Bucks, the Heat, and the fucking Celtics. That's it. So and that's all I see better than us. And also like real level shit.
Philly took
fuck Atlanta. Atlanta's not better than us. Philly's not gonna do better than us. Yo,
we have more depth. We have a lot of depth too. That's what I think.
So, bro. To be honest, I think our depth is small, bro. Like, come on, we lose a 6'9" nigga. We sign a 6'4" nigga. Like,
oh, you talking about the power forward spot? We are small.
Like,
they said they're gonna have Josh Hart
forward. You're gonna put Josh Hart at the power forward. Are you kidding me? You know what I mean, Josh?
I don't necessarily agree with that, but sometimes small ball works out, and also
it does, but
you can have Hardenstein. You're gonna be able to mix it up and do some things. You know what I mean?
You gotta have Hardenstein, move around.
Isaiah Roby,
but you never know. Well, the article came out. Donovan Mitchell seems like he's gonna stay with the Cavaliers, but that's supposed. He knows how to interview. He says, "Yo,"
he said it. He said it.
You think if they question him now, he's gonna say, "Yo, I'm gonna ditch these motherfuckers right now."
He'll get killed. Donovan Mitchell, I promise you, Donovan Mitchell is gonna be a Knick. I guarantee. Not this year. Maybe at the end of the year.
Donovan is a very politically correct kind of person, so he'll answer the questions to make you hear what you want to hear. Yeah. But it'll be like some subliminal shit.
You know what it is?
I've seen his kids since college. You know what I mean? So I know how. I know the way he talks because he did the same thing with Utah. He said some politically correct shit. He's like, "I'm gonna stay in Utah. I'm forever Utah Jazz." And look, he wound up getting traded to the Cavs.
One side, the other side, he's like, "I love New York." You know what I mean? Like, he's gonna be a Knick. He said it before. He loves New York. He wants to be here. He should have been here. He already said he's not extending. That he said, "I'm not extending." Mm-hmm. What does that tell you? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I think he's gonna. Only one I would worry about would be Miami trying to make a serious play for Donovan Mitchell. But I think that his love and affinity for New York and his father, who works for the Mets
and played for the Mets, right?
And he'll be play for who?
Mm-hmm. My bad. I confused his father with Mahomes. I confused his father with Mahomes.
Yeah. I think he'll end up in Knick, 100%.
I agree too. I agree.
What do you think?
Yo, what do you think, Larry?
The question would be when.
When
the question would be when, and that would affect the whole season. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it wouldn't. How many more years he has left on this deal? 2 or
one?
So at the end of this year, he'll be a free agent.
Yeah.
So you never know. At the deadline, they're not gonna let him go for nothing.
They're not.
So if they can't talk him into it, extending him by the deadline, they're probably gonna want to get some fucking pieces for him. We have us in Miami have the most fucking draft capital. Mm-hmm. We have. I get frustrated with the Knicks a little bit, but I gotta give Leon Rose and them his props. We do have a lot of assets. We have a lot of capital. We've been patient, and now we're waiting for that one big fucking trade. It's the one big trade that's coming.
Embiid.
It could be Embiid, man. Only thing we said, I'm not sure. We talked about this the other day, Ed.
You need that.
I'm not sure if they trade Embiid within the conference, but
Why not?
if we give him a crazy package, you never know, right?
But look who they put on the block. They out of nowhere they put Mitchell Robinson on the block for 2 first-round picks. So imagine we trade Mitchell to another team for 2 first-round picks. We could flip that 2 first-round picks and send them to fucking Philly for Embiid. So imagine if we get Embiid, like I always say, imagine we got Embiid, Mitchell, and we got Brunson, and then we keep a guy like RJ Barrett and Randall. We're not gonna fucking win.
They got Mitchell on the block too because of the spacing. You could clearly see 3-point shooting was a fucking issue last year. The spacing was a problem, even up to the last play of the fucking season. We talked about this a million times over here. The spacing, you know, with DiVincenzo now in the mix. I think DiVincenzo shot almost 40% from fucking 3-point range. That's insane. I don't know if he could duplicate that again, but you know, you look for DiVincenzo to be a catch and shoot guy. You know what I'm saying? Someone drives, Julius Randle drives to the hole, or Brunson or Barrett, like a LeBron, and kick out to the corner for the 3. Spacing. That's every team who's efficient in the NBA has spacing. This guy can't shoot a lick. He can't shoot two feet from the basket, so he clogs the whole fucking thing up. So if they get rid of him, I totally understand why.
Who, Mitch? You talking about Mitch?
Yeah, Mitch. Yeah. But on the flip side of that, they lose a lot of rim protection. So,
and then you also got this guy on the trade block for the next. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping him over here. You got Evan Fournier out there, so that could be trade bait too.
He can get the fuck out of here, Evan Fournier.
I respect him because he soldiered out the last season. He kept his mouth shut until the end of the year. Whatever. He said what he had to say at the end of the year. So I respect that you didn't fuck up the team chemistry during the year. And we didn't use him, man. Even though I felt like in the playoffs when we were not scoring, I felt like they could have fucking used them. But it's like Thibodeau said the other day, you can't argue with a plus and minus, and they were 37 and 20 something without him. So I agree with that. But if you send like a little package, like, all right, say we send Mitchell Robinson to a team that give us 2 first-round picks like they're asking for, right? Then you send that shit to Philly. You send that shit to Philly, and you send Evan Fournier, and then we get Embiid or whatever. That's a good Knicks squad right there. Embiid, and then you sign you somehow, some way we get Mitchell. That's a good that's a championship squad.
No, that's a
championship squad. We ain't winning it with those guys.
But
we get that, bro.
It's fool's gold right now. But if we get that shit, you think we're not gonna fucking win a fucking?
Brunson is on a team-friendly deal, right? He's underpaid, so to speak. I don't know. I'm not a capologist. I wonder if we could. I think I think Richard Jefferson. Shout out to Knicks Fan TV. What's my man's name on Knicks Fan TV?
CP the franchise.
Yeah, CP the franchise. He had Richard Jefferson on the other day, and Richard Jefferson was saying that. And this is a very good point that nobody wanted to come to New York before because no one wanted to have the pressure of being a savior.
Be that guy.
But now that they have a team in place, free agents are going to want to come here, and also the way they're structured and everything, they're going to have space for 2 max deals. So you might be right. Imagine fucking Brunson, like you said,
Mitchell,
fight in the backcourt. Oh my God, Embiid. I don't know what Julius has another 2 years on his deal, and
that's sex on the beach, bro.
Yo, that's sex on the beach,
fucking beach, bro.
That's a chip. That's a chip.
Yes. Or at least a finals appearance. Or at least
Pat Riley's gonna try to cock block that, but
you already know Pat Riley don't want that shit to happen.
Fuck Pat Riley. Pat Riley been a Nick hater since he left us, man. Fuck him, bro. Fuck that guy, bro. I'm sorry, Q. I'm sorry, Cat.
I feel good, man.
Fuck him. I double down on that. Fuck Pat Riley.
Fucker, he left us like a fucking bitch. Like, come on now. You took us to the championship. Yeah, we lost, but you still had a good team that you could have taken us to a couple more championships, and you run with your tail between your fucking legs and go to Miami, nigga. Like, like he didn't do what Jadakiss said. You know what Jadakiss said? Gangsters don't die. Gangsters don't die. They get chubby and move to Miami. This nigga was skinny. He just ran off to Miami.
But now we got Leon Rose. They got an aging Miami. They got an aging Miami Heat team that don't have no many role players no more. And what you just said, Cash just said it. You need role players. Jimmy Butler not gonna do this shit by himself. No, let's keep it a buck. You think Jimmy Butler gonna do this shit again? Looking like Andre 3000 and shit. But like, I fuck with Jimmy, and Jimmy's good, man. Trust me. But
I don't fuck with
for him that have that type of season, It was out of the woodworks. Can they reciprocate it? I don't think they can do it with the surrounding team they have. I don't care how good Eric Spoelstra is. I'm gonna still hold them as a threat just to see who they surround their team with and how their game plan is gonna be. But it's not gonna be threes all the time and Jimmy Butler bringing it to the hoop and getting all these offensive rebounds, because they started last season shitty as fuck, man. They kicked it into high gear very end. You know what I mean?
They lose 2 role players. They lost Strauss to Cleveland, and they lost Gabe Vincent to the Lakers.
Gabe Vincent,
so you lose those 2 intricate players. What are you gonna do?
I wanted Strauss too. Strauss can shoot the lights out.
Strauss. I think, even though he played sucky after us, he played sucky after us in the Eastern Conference, and even in what
he did. But I would have taken him.
I like
DiVincenzo. Yo, you saw Julius Randle cut his shit off?
Yeah, man, he went back to old Juju. Man.
Yo, to me, that's New York baller shit right there.
But I still feel like
Caesar, you know what I'm saying? That's New York baller. I hope Julius. Listen, man. Julius Randle to me is like there's like a super love-hate relationship with him, man. So
word up.
I just need him to have a good playoffs. And he'll fucking own fucking New York, bro.
I just want the Knicks to get good height. Like we are a small team. I know small ball running the NBA right now, but I don't believe that shit, because look what the Nuggets did. The Nuggets, all the niggas was tall as fuck. Like big ball is coming back. Big man ball is coming back. Low key. As long as people
I
don't
was
want to
surprised
see
we didn't replace Obi, but I got confidence in Tibbs. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have,
shit. We all froze right now across the board. I don't know if y'all see it.
I think I just see you frozen.
Freeze.
Yeah, I'm
freeze.
frozen. We all froze right now.
Freeze. But yeah, man, that shit is.
We just kicking niggas out of this podcast one by one, yo.
And then there was 2. But nah, man, I'm excited about the next year, man. Hopefully we can go to the opening day again, man. I was fun last year, and
I'm just happy we didn't go to the Giants shit, man. This year, man, this shit's some depressing ass fucking football we're watching. But we definitely need to hit up multiple basketball games this year. Hit up multiple games. We're gonna give out some certs to you fucking fans and shit, whether you like us or not. I don't give a fuck. You know, we do care. Now I'm lying. But yeah, we have a bunch of ton of merchandise we want to give out. But yo, the Knicks, man, I'm telling you, I think we're really gonna get Embiid, man. I'm telling you, man. I feel that, and it was a good point that Ed and you brought up, man. You know, Supermax deals and see how they fluctuate. If they want to rebuild now, they're gonna give up some draft picks and fucking find a way to make this shit work. But we need it. It's like now or never, man. We got talent right now for the next 5 years. If we get Bede and Donovan Mitchell here, we're gonna be a fucking super competitive for the next 6 to 7 years, bro.
I just worry too. Other than Daryl Morey, like I said, not trading him into the division, and I know Miami's in the division, but I think Embiid is gonna wind up forcing his way out. Embiid and Jimmy is dudes. They mans, you know what I'm saying? They man. So I hope he don't go, come fuck with me down here in South Beach and shit. South Beach is hard to compete with. And it's cold up in this motherfuckers, Carhartts and hoodies and Timbs. Down there it's fucking gold chains and fucking chancletas and fucking
and convertibles and shit.
It's hard to compete with that shit.
But I don't say my car's topless. I say the titties is out.
Facts. But if you want, I think Ed tapped out. We might close out without him. But if you want to be an all-time great, you come here and win a chip, you straight forever, man. You know what I'm saying? No one has done it since fucking Willis Reed. So where your heart at? Like my man Prodigy said, you know what I'm saying?
No, where your heart at, man. But like and even if the Heat get Embiid, man, let's be honest. I don't think they don't have that style of play. The last time they had a big man that dominant was when? Like, I think Shaquille O'Neal and Chris Bosh, you know what I mean? And then before that, Alonzo Mourning around that era. And, they haven't built a team with like surrounding a superstar big man in 10 years?
Yeah. You
know what I mean? Like it's gonna be a totally different team. You know, like fuck you boys, but Jimmy got to understand, and Eric Spoelstra gonna have to coach a whole different new team no more, because that team wasn't full of shooters. That team was full of Wade and Bosh throwing highlights and reels and shit. You know what I mean? LeBron, like that shit wasn't no
Heatles.
You know what I mean? That shit wasn't no really strategic. That shit wasn't no strategical ball. Nigga get open, space court open. You know, it was just like, yo, bro, I'm gonna just fucking. It's like Rucker Park shit when they were playing all together. It's gonna be totally different. That's why I don't really see it happening, but it could happen. You know.
Yeah, I agree. I'm excited, man, because like I said, Knicks, Yankees, Mets tapped out. It's looking like the Jets and the Giants might tap out. Let's go Knicks, man. That's all we got left for the year.
That's all we got. I'm at the bring
Yeah,
on my Nick
Nickaholic. Where's Nickaholic at? We need that nigga, man.
Yo, you about to see Nickaholic in a minute, son. I'm gonna roam these motherfucking streets.
Word is born. Let's take a shot. Get the fuck up out of here, man.
Take a shot.
I gotta go on a 5-mile run right now.
Let's go.
Word up. Shout out to my man Ed. Shout out to my man L Boogie. Appreciate these niggas coming on, talking that talk. We definitely got the hottest fucking show out here. Imitation is the highest form of flattery, but there is no imitation. There is no duplication because we are the best. Drunk Sports Talk. Salute, my brother.
Salute, up.
We out here. Catch y'all next week. One.
Peace.